And it looks like there's a setup here to try and fight over garage control. Fault line off the rip over for Sadak.
Waiting for signs of life.
Both teams, actually.
Forsaken took fall damage at the beginning of this round. That's just distracted me. Okay.
Classic.
Yep. Happens to the best of us, apparently.
Can't heal himself.
No. No, he cannot.
Both teams are holding counter utility. Finally, Forsaken throws the flash just for information.
Spots it out there. Trailblazer. Tucked deep into mid. The player's spotted. At least not in ropes. Loud are keen and eager to try and take that space. Oh no.
The pullback
star. 2 years. He does
Terrible
not
timing.
realize this. Yep, there's a flash right in his face. Enough to dodge it. A decent attempt.
Almost made all the difference there,
There's the
actually.
reaction.
Out of charges.
Okay, maybe not actually. Loud looking like they wanted to just absolutely beeline it into the B sites. Les here with the sheriff, and that is beautiful. Yeah.
The form from Les has been unreal. He just deletes everybody over by garage.
Map 1. Same counter utility being thrown here. Sadak always ready with this fault line at the start in garage in case Paper X try and do anything
There's
aggressive.
nade and a flash all combined together. It is a blender in the corner.
Yeah, Paper X are not going to be able to do that. I mean, you can try it in these first couple of rounds when it doesn't matter too much and your economy's weak, but they're going to learn very quickly there that you do not want to be running into that stun nades, stun pull combo. And that's one of the major threats that Loud has been cooking up. We saw them run it on Pearl as well with that Astra Breach composition that they were running. They have so many combo plays that they can work with.
Shot by something. I was thinking, you know, Loud, they did expend a ton of util there, just methodically trying to pick apart the B side, looking for picks, and Paper X, you know they're going to be moving up onto this angle.
I mean, the re-exploration is so fast and the read is so good from Mindfreak and Divine, knowing that they wouldn't be still in garage after losing that player. They found the timing, but they still need something to hit another ridiculous one.
Inside the smoke! Oh, well, stray body shot. Not enough for the kill, though. Let's drop down.
Right there.
24 health.
30 seconds left.
And Tui's is very diligent, watching the flank here. Picking out exactly where Divine would end up being. Oh, Minimap!
Yeah,
He's just got his eyes off the prize.
Minimap moment here. Grouped up now by Loud. They're actually sticking this together with 3 of their players. Heal in order. Make sure you bring Les all the way back up. Do not let this one get messy. It's good positioning from them.
Devi's got his own Viper Wall to play with. The time is going to be a big enemy, and the Marshal even worse. With Devi not having any armor and being softened up from previous, that is a one-shot. And there go the Brazilian fans. I think they're right. I don't think there's any chance here for Mindfreak. He is indeed going to die.
Yeah.
So
Forward to the spike.
Loud now have it. He can hear instantly.
Let's see what Paper X can do to withhold it. Facing the angles together. That's a pull.
Yeah, they actually are trying to play it slowly. As soon as that smoke came down from Tui's, the pull answered immediately from Mindfreak on the other side.
Just making sure that nobody could cross, but they've gained that space anyway. It's a bad flash.
They still have the information that Loud have crossed.
Devi.
Potential duels all over the place here.
Yeah.
Sadak flashes in mid. Something may get greedy on this.
Oh, you know he's going to swing it.
He wanted it.
The dash to get back, though.
Another flash that gives
Save,
bad
yes,
information,
another
and
flash.
Kawanzine takes off Jing's head. Only Devi left here alone. Sorry,
connect.
Forsaken.
Forsaken. Back to the corner here, spotted out. Still Devi into the ropes. Oh, nobody meeting him. Loud. Feeling like good exploration towards every area of the map, but now finally grouping up towards A. Meanwhile, Paper X also starting to re-clear and hold on to A heaven themselves, giving up control of the site.
Sean and Doug were talking about the difference in pace of these two teams when they were on their attack sides of Lotus. This is a very slow round by Loud. They've got 30 seconds. That doesn't seem to be a threat in terms of them actually getting the plant down.
Mindfreak's got a pull, though. That's how he chooses to use this one. Stun. Cut up close. 20 seconds remaining. Forsaken. Chance. Might get cheeky with it. Waiting for it. A bit of a tap on the plant. Pinging. Into the back corner of the site. Anything to dissuade it? No, not quite.
Sadak now becomes a lurker on Breach, which is an unusual position for him to be playing. But Loud's post plant looks fairly solid. Yeah. Sadak Oh, will now realize he has an excellent timing, having heard the drop.
Yeah, here's the ropes. Yuto's being broken by something, doesn't work himself into the angle, but look at it again. It's discipline being showcased by Loud. High-low crouch setup. Elbow. Containing it. Seeking now with the flash. That's a bit of a team flash, actually. Forsaken. Let's play with it. Mind Freak does a good job there to claim the 2, but he's going to try and isolate way too many fights and brought down, so...
I'll punish them for it.
Weaponry for Paper X, making sure that they deal with the dog, but it doesn't get broken.
Something sneaks forward off the back of it, trying to step in front of the
So
utility.
far forwards, actually. Boom bot, no way. Sound cues
Spotted.
were made, yeah. Either spotted or heard. But they know in the back of their minds. Easy kill to collect.
And look at this pace. Loud, so slow and diligent, clearing out all of these positions and waiting to try and play a punish game much more than going fast, quick into Paper X. This is actually how Lotus began with Loud's attack side, if you think about it. Trying to punish the pistol round aggression, seeing if they could find early fights, and force Paper X into making the mistakes. And then it all got wrapped up into chaos.
Yeah. Mind Freak, only with the Stinger, not enough to really do much. Takes a ton of damage in the process, just trying to leave and evacuate. Drop down. Seiken and Jing. Surely they hear that. Nade rebounding, shots fired, damage done, and a kill collected. Louder in control. Firmly.
A 4-0 start is
As well, guy, it's a masterclass performance often. He's been playing the Jet in the past on this map, and what a way to deal with it. The damage was done. That was actually a leg shot with a no-scope.
That's ridiculous, though. Something is in such an unusual spot there, and the stun comes through immediately into his swings. I mean, that is not them trying to hold counter utility and waiting for some kind of cue. That is them immediately trying to punish on both sides of the map. Trailblazer on one side, stun on the other. Let's see if we can catch something with his operator immediately trying to pick on one of the extremities. It works a treat.
They played that so well.
Alex is going to have his head in his hands here because they've just come out of a timeout, one of the most useful pieces of tools he has to be able to communicate with the rest of the team. Mind Freak going for a re-exploration.
So risky. You're up against the double initiator lockdown in your face. Do you really try and take a peek timing off of this?
Oh, it's
all
sloppy.
over the place.
Oh, it's sloppy, and Sadak just cleans him up.
Yeah, there's just no idea or identity behind what they want to do. Free plan offered. Jing. This is a full investment with the rifles here. Paper X have to do what they hate the most, really. Saving, backing away from a fight.
Divine, Jing, and Spawn need these guns.
Yeah, they got to hold them.
And while that's a good kill, it does give away their positioning.
This is Loud now going to be with 5 rounds, no matter what.
I'd like to see Sadak send it here. Maybe even Aspas as well. I mean, maybe they just don't think the Divine Jing are going to still be holding in this spot, but...
That makes a lot of sense.
Take a look at the replay as well, man. It is just ridiculous. But something's positioned on top of the box, too.
Yeah, it's insane.
What a situation to open up the round. Loud are playing the punish game perfectly here.
Critical ultimates.
Something's going to try and play for the orb here off the back of the Trailblazer, it looks like, to get his Blade Storm online.
He didn't spot less, but I mean, the Nana Swarms will definitely lay it down. Cutting him off that angle. Not enough, though, so Blade Storm earned.
On the other side of the map, though, Sadak might be able to play for this one, and then they have a Rolling Thunder to get into B. Loud have been putting a serious emphasis on B main control, because that's where their composition thrives. It doesn't thrive over towards A ramp, as the desk was discussing.
In the corner, surely you get cleared out here. Nade.
They're not even going for the breach
the back here, yeah, not going for it. That's a really lovely timing on the pull. And it's Paper X, they collapse under the choke.
One enemy remaining.
Everybody falling, 2 years included. So, first round on the board here for Paper X. A necessary answer back.
Their economy. This fight happening over A main early on, something was trying to get aggressive in this spot before.
Spotted out. And here's the breach shot, finally. Collection onto the 2 players. But will there be kills following up after it? Yes, there will. The utility is magnificent. Fantastic. Showstopper denied. Jing earning it with just the 1 kill here, but shut down. Cosmic Divide used. Drop down, close to the corner. It's another hand nade. Aspas has heard them. Forcing them back and away. Showstopper still close to the corner. Vulnerable's there, now being forced out of him. Into the side though, something! Over the transfer. Just for the one, Mindfreak. Consistency in bounds. But Sadak also there to reply. Divine out.
If Divine gets the kill, his pit could make this a winnable round.
It's a 1v2. Less
spiraling.
Yep. Just holding close to the corner. And no angles given. No sight lines. Turret spotting him out. Divine. So much to play for there, but an impossibility.
Almost perfection. Something's going to try and take a pick over towards A ramp. It is difficult for them to smoke this off, but here they're using the Astra utility nicely from 2Es.
Crossed up, Forsaken. When the smoke fades. Chance for a shot in the dark. Here's the jiggle, here's the jump spot. Forsaken so lucky to get away with his life. Still crossed up though. Something did not intend for that one. Does receive the kill.
And Les was going for the swing, trying to punish something there for beeping the movement. Couldn't quite manage it. This is one of those honestly rare situations in which Paper X have been able to generate the advantage early on. They're 6-1 down, but upper player in this round with a pit in mid, controlling most of the map. The only weakness currently looks like B, where Mindfreak is holding. And Forsaken's coming over with his Seekers just to give him a little bit of peace of mind.
Seeker's getting caught ever so slightly.
But it still tells you that Loud are playing spread with 30
It
seconds.
does, yeah. It does, definitely.
It's going to be so tough for Loud to get into a winning position here, but they are grouping up over towards
30
B.
seconds left.
Les has done enough there, I think, making noise. Flash didn't connect, though. Actually, that's re-cleared, and immediately going to see that rotation from Forsaken. Pushing forwards, Divine out of the pit, and yeah, none the wiser from Les. Just trying to regroup with the rest of his team, but it's given him exactly the information he needs. Mindfreak caught into the corner. This pulled out. Satchels abound, and you're gonna win these gun duels now, but it's all out.
5 seconds.
It's up to the final few seconds. You're gonna try and stick this one close to the corner. Forsaken denies it. Oh my.
5 HP off the initial jump spot. Took 3 Vandal body shots, down to 5 health with his light armor,
Yeah.
and that ends up making a lot of the difference.
Loud fans keep watching the game for now. No 7-1 in sight. That was avoided.
Is that some kind of curse if it's the other way around, is it?
Well, not quite a curse, mate, but I won't go there.
I mean, it
I
wasn't
won't
them.
go there.
It wasn't them that were up that time.
That's true. That is true.
Something playing with the operator over towards mid. They had the pit there previously, trying to deny Loud that space. Does seem like a good idea. Force them into going for the burst execs. Oh, and something going for a risky peek through the smoke. That is now going to tell Loud that they can take mid control fairly easily, freely, without using that utility. And see Aspas just wandering up.
Just deep flank all the way through, man. I mean, Trustler is spotting it. Do they want to try and commit further? No, it doesn't look like it.
But Paper X are re-clearing both sides of the map at once, and I think that's a little dangerous here. Something knows there's nobody over towards A, which means
control.
there should be people on B.
Yeah. So you can't really play into that main angle anymore. There's no safety there. Mindfreak is inside of his own smoke. In a tremendous world of hurt, unless he can get the bailout from the rest of his team now. Starting to flood back into this one. 50 seconds here. Satchel across and over. Aspas just faking with the movement. Has a shorty in your hand, something, but still, with the rifle fire. It's contained and shut down. Les still here, and is brought into a 1v1. Timing granted. That's unreal.
In Tokyo and at the beginning against the RX, they look to have been completely banished. The form is right back there with the best times that we've seen Loud. Something's desperate to try and make anything happen over towards Garage. Paper X are so heavy, pushing out the extremities on defense. They're getting all of this information towards A, and they did in the prior round too. But they can't convert it into good positioning to be able to stop the sight hits.
No way, Forsaken. Les fires a shot off, so...
I can't believe you would want to contest less.
It's absurd. 14-3, yet still... Set the sights into mid, they spot out something. Okay, clear it out, just in case they push through into sewers. Lovely diligence there with a flash. But surely that should be a bit of recognition now from Paper X.
The ultimates are awesome here from Loud. I mean, it's going to be very difficult for Paper X to do anything about it. If Jing grabs a kill, the showstopper would be a massive tool and something.
Something's fighting this.
He's looking to try and contest.
There's 2 seconds remaining. There's 2 seconds remaining. Standing his ground. Can't get it off really there with the updraft. Okay. Brought down eventually, and they're just trying to help him out. Flooding back into the fight. Loud have got it all under wraps.
Again.
That is ridiculous.
We see here on Split.
Fast rocket play here. This is Paper X. 2 rounds left. They got the ult to try and make a go of this one here, but not really no money, and there's no one home.
There's no one home at all. Jing loves to make this play. We've seen Paper X do it so often. That is a hard read from Loud.
An instantaneous reaction. Right up through, taking a Heaven control. Starting to swarm the positioning now. A Mind Freak nade at the feet. Got to respect it and back away, but there's so much damage being done here. Heaven control given away. Flipped over to the side here. Satchels breaks the crosshair placement. There's no clean fight for something. Divide locked into the corner, and he will not be able to anchor. It's curtains for Paper X.
On Lotus, Loud felt like they were in control of the first half, but Paper X was still finding their moments. The thrifties, they won the pistol round, they were getting into it, and they bought enough time for a massive 1v4 from something to take him from -4 to +11 and get that star player back into the game. I feel like here, we're in a similar kind of situation where Loud are in control strategically. Their coordination is all excellent too, and yet Paper X are not finding the magic. They're not getting those big moments. Instead, Loud are punishing them, and we're seeing an absolutely dominant half. Paper X is sitting back just a tad.
Double updraft committed with the Blade Storm.
They have not been spotting anybody over towards A in almost all of these rounds, except when Jing had his showstopper.
I mean, Les is playing so passively in that angle almost all the time.
Yeah, and yet Paper X is still trying to force the fights in that area of the map repeatedly.
Gamble not paying off, not working. A lot of util. Into ropes there with a nade and the flashes just to try and push back and take control of mid, but it does pull players away.
The flash does connect onto Les.
Forsaken's reposition here. He's got a flash up in 2. I mean, he's close to the corner. The Trailblazer should be good as well. Broken though.
Only sees Les. Great work from the rest of Loud to be hiding, making it feel like it could still be a default. Baiting Forsaken forwards.
Contacting in, using this recall start as a flash play of the orb. Everybody dodging it and enough bodies to receive. Here it is. Moving all the way forwards now to Showstopper. Earned up, Aspas. Love a kill. Ricocheting it across the back wall there. Real damage done, no kill either. Still, Paper X desperate for a chance now to try and get that 3rd round on the board. It's really their only goal and chance and opportunity. Les is missing off to the side there with his back towards it, and they're just being picked apart, man. I mean, Paper X, I don't know which way to look. One way to the spawn, one way this way, but Les is ridiculous. This guy's having a field day. Another 3-piece in a round to set it all up for a 10-2 finish.
And the star of the I feel like the duelist matchup has not really been the story, though, so far on Split. And Paper X would like to turn that into a reality. They're hoping that Something and Jing are going to be able to use the Initiator utility to bring this one back from the brink.
Oh my goodness, Paper X all the way up into heaven. Not worried about trap plays or util. That is disgusting. I mean, Les just taking the peak angle off the turret's contact. Trying to reset it there with the aim, and enough shots there. Ukawazine with the backstab. 11-2, another pistol round.
They're down 2-11.
Yeah, no choice but to do it. Heading into this one with the Stingers a long range, never really favored. Stuns connecting and online here.
Les finds
the corner,
another.
they still have this space as well. Damage being done towards it, close towards it. Les is just unleashed. Eventually shut down and brought down. Sadok taking enough damage that he can't really support and help it out. Still, player advantage. Aspas with the nade, plenty of util now, and you can start to see the clearance into elbow, tucking towards the back. Swinging through, Mind Freak. Definitely being more than a nuisance, honestly, with that kill here. Forwards is the approach and trying to take the fight into them. Divide doesn't know if there's a second player there, but here's the drop down now, but it's still a 1v2, and he's not favored. Yeah. I want to double up like that. Loud have just been impeccable with how they've been playing together in a lot of these moments.
And when there is a single player facing and contesting, they're supported heavily by the utility. Monstrous.
Propel them forwards.
This basically looks like perfection from Split. terms of how to shut down that double duelist.
Dashes away here, less with the jump spot. Ooh, hello. Caught wide, but no damage done.
This would have to be one of the most monstrous comebacks we've seen. A lot of people considering Paper X to be favored on this map, but no wiggle room whatsoever to make this composition work.
It's a shutout.
Loud dismantling a comp that they are extremely familiar with and making Paper X look like headless chickens in a lot of these rounds.
Yeah, because of the prior buy and force up as well, Paper X, I mean, it's really just a half fight coming into this, the round that they must win to keep their chances going. Aspas, this angle is disgusting! Light work for him. It's 2 kills, 2 is the Bucky!
Not with the Bucky.
Oh, he had to do it to him.
Mind Freak sneaking up around the side as well.
And it's just over, isn't it? Complete
It is.
collapse. Mind Freaks, the last one left, would have to pull off a miracle. It's 13-2 for our second map. Loud. What a bounce back.
Or did anybody think after the incredible overtime and the back and forth of Lotus that we were headed to a stomp like this? It didn't even factor in for me. I didn't think there was any chance of the possibility. But Les, with 420 ACS, has just crushed them. And a great game plan from Loud.